There's some breaking news coming out of the NFL today, as the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills game has been postponed. They're supposed to be playing Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, but now the game has been moved to Monday and will take place at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So, this breaking news was announced by New York Governor Kathy Hochul, and she has basically said that the weather conditions are too bad, and the game will be removed from that time slot and moved over to Monday. Obviously, the NFL, they agreed with this. Player safety come first, and this is what's happening. Whether it's advantage Buffalo, whether it's advantage Pittsburgh, this is what's going to be happening, and the NFL game has been moved. So, the Steelers have also acknowledged the postponement, and many people are talking about it, and a dangerous snowstorm creating a blizzard conditions was the reason for the change. Over the last 48 hours, the Buffalo forecast continued, and it looked like the weather was going to be even worse, with wind chills around like 0 degrees, wind gusts over 40 miles per hour, and very, very heavy snow that would extend through the whole day Sunday. A statement of emergency was declared for Western New York and Erie County, as the region has experienced its first significant snowstorm of the year. So this is basically the reason why the game has been postponed, because of health concerns. And not even just for the players, but trying to get to the game for the fans, trying to get to the game, leave the game, everything like that, travel. So initially the NFL was adamant that they weren't changing the time slot of this game. It was already announced the other day that they plan on playing this game on Sunday at the regular time, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, but dangerous weather and conditions, and basically the New York governor, they basically made the game get switched. And for fans of the NFL, this could be better, but also it could be worse, because you're already probably traveling and getting ready for the game on Sunday, and now it might affect your schedule, or whoever's going to the game might affect the schedule. People watch on TV, maybe at work during that time, might miss the game. Who knows? It could be good, could be worse for you, but all in all, this is what's happening. And also, just to give kind of an update on my thoughts on who has the advantage for this game now, I made a video yesterday kind of saying how the Pittsburgh Steelers will win in Buffalo and beat the Buffalo Bills. And the main reason why I said that was because of these snowy conditions and this kind of time slot that they had. They were supposed to be playing in very snowy weather, very cold weather. I said the Steelers had an advantage for the game because of it, because of how good their run game has been and how good of a push they got from their offense line, how good Najee Harris, their bruiser back, has been, Jalen Warren has been, and because of how beat down the Buffalo Bills were, and they're not really good at run defense, and this kind of game features the run more, and not the agility type of run, the power run. So that's why I said the Steelers were going to win this game, and then I also said because it favored the Steelers defense, because Josh Allen, he's so turnover prone, and in this type of game, you have to be very careful with the ball, and in this type of game, more turnovers happen, so it favors the Steelers because he is already turnover prone, and he could even throw more interceptions or get more fumbles because of it. But now that it's being moved over to Monday, the conditions are still going to be very cold, as winds around 20 miles per hour compared to 40, and also the degrees of the game on Monday should be around 19. So it's a very less of a chance of snow, but obviously better conditions for this type of game in terms of weather on Monday instead of Sunday. So the Steelers, this game will be moved, and now plans are going to have to be changed because of it. But this is going to be impactful for the Steelers, because now just looking at it as an overall perspective, if this game is played on Monday and there's no snow, the field is clear, this game more than likely will still now favor. This game will probably now favor the Buffalo Bills more, just because this is their home stadium, they're playing at home, and they're just used to this type of weather. And most of the players that have been on Bills for a long time and are used to playing in this type of weather, this type of conditions, and there's no snow, so it's not as if the Steelers run game and the Buffalo Bills pass game will be affected. Now Buffalo's gonna be able to run their normal type of offense. Usually they like to pass the ball. Early in the season they like to run it, but now towards late they're throwing it more. So now they're gonna be able to do that. They're gonna be able to throw the ball and they're gonna be able to use Josh Allen. Josh Allen might have been affected if there was snow on the ground, but now that there's not, the game will probably be normal in terms of how it's played and how the offenses ran, other than wind. But now the Steelers, their run game would have been effective, but now it's just gonna be like any other game. They're gonna have to run the ball, pass the ball, and do their regular game plan, and it's just gonna be a regular type of game like it is any other week, other than the wind is gonna be gusting. But now the advantage doesn't look like it's in the Steelers' favor. Now it looks like it's even playing field, which usually you would think favors a high-powered team like the Bills, but who knows? The game still has to be played. The Steelers still have a chance. I'm not saying they don't have a chance. They obviously do, and it's a game that's going to have to be played. This is not actually the first time a Pittsburgh Steelers playoff game has been moved. If you remember, in the 2016 and 2017 playoffs, the Steelers Chiefs divisional round was pushed from an afternoon night kickoff due to an ice storm. Pittsburgh Steelers still came out on top, winning that game 18-16. But obviously, this game is entirely different and a whole different day. So the time slot isn't just moved, it's a whole day removed. Another big storyline for this game is now whoever wins this game, whether it's the Buffalo Bills or whether it's the Pittsburgh Steelers, now they're going to be on a short week versus the Baltimore Ravens next week. It's going to be a short week, and the Ravens, they're going to be coming off of a first round bye with basically 2 weeks of rest since they sat their key starters in the Week 18 regular season finale. And we all know how Cameron Heyward feels about this. He hates short weeks. He's complained about it before, and now whoever wins this game, because they moved it to Monday instead of being played Sunday, they're going to be coming off a short week, either 1 day less of rest if they play next week Sunday, or if they play next week Saturday, it's going to be 2 days less of rest. But all in all, whoever wins this game, it has to be either the Steelers or the Bills. They'll be playing on a short week next week. So it seems as though the NFL has kind of did a one-sided decision, removing the Steelers at Bills game, but still playing this Miami Dolphins at Kansas City game, which also is supposed to be very bad weather. It's supposed to be one of the coldest games in NFL history. There was supposed to be snow. I don't know if there's supposed to be any more, but it was supposed to be a snowstorm as well. And apparently an NFL reporter asked a league official on why this game is not being postponed, but the Steelers game was being postponed, and this is what they had to say. Here's the quote. There are no public safety travel concerns for getting to the stadium for fans, the club, stadiums, personnel, or public authorities. So basically what it's meaning, what they said, is there's no safety travel concerns, but for the Steelers and Bills game, there is, and that's why they're postponing it, which really doesn't make sense, because if there's a snowstorm in Kansas City, and it's supposed to be one of the coldest games in NFL history, there's supposed to be large wind gusts as well. How's there no travel concerns for them, but there's travel concerns for the Buffalo Bills game? It really doesn't make sense, but either way, we're going to have to stop complaining about it. We're going to have to watch the game. The players are going to have to play the game either way. This decision is not going to get reversed, no matter how much we complain about it, no matter how much we hate it or think it now favors the Buffalo Bills. No matter what, they're going to have to play this game. I know the Steelers players, they're going to come out ready. The Buffalo Bills players are going to come out ready. And it's going to be one really good game. And both teams are going to go head-to-head and play really well. One thing that I forgot to add that I'm going to throw into the end of this video, if you're still watching, is basically the Buffalo Bills. They put out a post on their social media asking all fans, or whoever fans are capable, to sign up and help them shovel snow for the game. and I'm pretty sure they're gonna get paid for it, but they had like a website where the fans could sign up to help the team shovel the snow, remove all the snow from the game to help clear the field, help clear the stadium out. So obviously they felt as though it would have impacted the game a lot, so they were asking for help as well in the situation. I think this game will now favor the Buffalo Bills more, but hopefully the Steelers still come out on top. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. How do you feel about this postponement? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you think they should have moved it? Do you think they shouldn't have? Also, who do you think it now favors? And does this postponement affect you in any way watching the game? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below about this situation. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel down below as well if you like serious content analysis reports. Like the video, turn on post notifications down below for the channel as well, so you get notified whenever I post a Steelers video, give you updates like this, breaking news, cover rumors, highlights, reports, analysis, film breakdowns, reactions, everything. I do it all every single day. So turn on notifications for this channel, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys all later. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.